This is Humble again. So remember, the goal of the channel is to build a set of traders that will be able to make at least $50,000 a month over the next 12 months. Okay. So just this morning, I was scrolling through my Instagram feed, and I saw one of the popular mentors, one of the popular trading influencers, and was bragging about how he made 100% you know wins over the last 3 to 4 months. I'm not sure, but he was bragging about really bragging about how he made this no losses. Okay, and this is what keeps a lot of traders from being profitable, because profitable trading has nothing to do with your win rate. You understand? Profitable trading has little to do with your win rate. It's just um, one of the variables that makes up a trading edge. Okay, so if you have an edge, the edge comprises of a lot of things, a number of things, not just your win rate. Your edge comprises of number one, your win rate, number two, your risk to reward, number three, the commissions that you pay. Okay, so you just displaying how much win rate you had has nothing to do with an edge. You having how good your edge is. You can also add number of trades here. Number of trades. Okay, so there are four things that gives you an edge. This one shows you how good your edge is, how strong your edge is. The number of trades there, um, increases your edge. Okay, so if you have a good win rate, have a high win rate, that does not tell us everything about your edge. Okay, high win rate does not tell us everything about your edge, because you might have a high win rate. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, you made 1 hour at the end of the month. Another trader who has 50% win rate might end the month plus 5 hours. Okay, even another person might also have even a lesser win rate, maybe a 25% win rate, and still come out with a higher R than these two people. You might come out with 10 hours at the end of the month. So it also depends on your risk to reward and your other things. So if let's say it's a trader now that you are risking 5 times to make one, of course you are going to get almost 100% win rate over a number of months. So if you are risking 5 hours to make 1 hour over in all your trades, at the end of I don't know how many months, you're probably going to end up with 100% win rate if that strategy has any edge. Okay, because of that negative risk to reward. So what am I trying to say? We should shift our focus. We should shift our focus from win rate. Stop thinking about win to edge. Start thinking in terms of edge. What does edge mean? Edge means at the end of 30 trades, you've made money. It doesn't matter what the win rate is or what the risk to reward is. As far as you've made money at the end of 30 trades, you have an edge. Okay? It doesn't matter maybe the win rate is 3% or 1%. Did you make money at the end of 30 trades? That is the question. It doesn't matter if you had a risk reward of negative risk to reward or 1-to-1 risk to reward or 1.5-to-1 risk to reward. As far as you're able to make money after 30 trade, you have an edge. Okay, so that is what trading is all about. Trading has nothing to do with that. Um, you know, you you made a win, took a trade, you made a win. You know, took a trade, you made a win. Because like I said in our previous videos, a lot of you guys have been sending me messages asking me about strategies, and when I tell them that, hey, look, what type of strategy are you even looking for? They are like, I made when they start explaining it, you see that they are not looking for this strategy because they don't have something that works. They are looking for the strategy because they are trying to avoid losses. You understand? They are trying to avoid losses, which you can't avoid losses. Okay, it has nothing to do with you know winning and losing on every trade. Because market, what did I say in the previous video again? I told you guys that everything is random in the market. Do you understand? Everything is random. No matter how sophisticated your technical tool might be, because your technical tool cannot tell you what the other traders will do, and you depend on the other traders in order to make it profitable. So if you place, let's say this is your trade here. Let me go back and change the color of this thing so that it becomes clear. So let's say this is your edge. This is a range. This is rising triangle, right? It breaks out, pulls back to it. Let's say your edge is to buy that breakout, that retest. Okay, let's say your edge is just to buy that retest. That is all you have to do. You can't predict. No, this is all you just need to do. You just need to be able to come to the market and identify this thing. Wait patiently until this thing forms. Take your trade here and let it run. Nobody can predict this thing. This thing that went up here, nobody could have known that would have happened. Even if you are a genius or you are, you're a wizard or a witch or anything, nobody, nobody can predict this move. Doesn't matter if you are the greatest analyst in the world or anything. Okay, so my point now is your job as a trader. Come in, sit down there. Maybe you trade for 4 hours every day. Trading is very simple. Come and sit down for 4 hours every day. Wait for this thing to form. Okay, it comes back to it. Take your trade. You put your stop loss there. You put your target and you let it run. Okay, it doesn't matter where it goes. You can do a million, literally. One of you guys was sending me a message the other time, and I was telling him that literally the market can do 1 million things after you enter. And he thought I was just, kind of joking or just saying something. But it's actually true. The market can do literally 1 million things. Okay, because if you have entered there, the market stops you out and goes up. Nobody could have predicted that, because the people who decided to push it up decided that, okay, we are not going to push it up here, we are going to push it down a little bit before going up. Which technical tool do you have that will be able to tell you that this is what they were thinking? So there's no way to predict the market. There's no way to predict the market. So it could have gone up a little bit. Let's say your target was here. It could have gone up close to your target and fall to your stop loss. Because people who are moving the market decided that this is the best place. They wanted to push it to this area, and once it gets here, they pushed it down. So no way you could have predicted that move. Okay, different thing could have happened. You could have decided that they don't even like that level. They don't want to enter that level, and at that point you might see the market ranging, range before going up a little bit. Could you have predicted that? Could you have predicted that they wouldn't have entered there? Nobody could have predicted that move. Okay, so no, what am I trying to say now? Like, no technical tool will tell you what will happen next. Whenever you are placing a trade, right, your mind is the question you should be asking yourself is there an edge there? Not will it win or lose. You have nothing. The market has nothing to do with win or loss. You win or you lose or you lose money, on each trade. Your question should be: is there an edge there? If I place 30 of these types of trades, will I make money? You understand? Like whenever I'm about to place a trade, right? It literally flashes in my eyes. 30 trades literally flashes before me when I place this trade. So I'm not asking myself whether this one would go my way or not. I don't care wherever it goes, whether it goes up or down or does whatever it wants to do. I don't care. Okay, I just place my trade, put my stop loss, put my target, and that is it. Okay, and this is why trading can be very difficult for a lot of people, because they are trying to predict. What are they trying to do? Remember what I said, that technical analysis only helps you in this area here. Okay, now a lot of people will try to focus on this area. They'll try to predict, they'll try to use this thing to predict this move. So they will spend a lot of time, many years, studying this area. Okay, some people will spend 5 years before they realize that nobody can predict this side. Do you understand? Some people will spend 10 years trying to learn how to trade, because they are trying to predict this side of the trading. Like I said, nobody can predict that move. So what do? Just take your trade. You know that after 30 trades, I'm going to make money. Place your trade, put your stop loss, your target. Market does not even know that you had an order there. Nobody knows that there is an order there. So everything that happens here is random. Let me change the color of this. Everything that happens from here, when you entered, is random. No way to predict it. No way to predict, because it's not up to you. Assuming it's not up to your technical tool. So it's random. Assuming there was a way to tell that the market makers will what the market makers have decided. Okay, assuming you actually have insider information about what they are going to do, then fine, you know where it's going. But nobody knows. Nobody knows. All technical analysis does for you is to, define patterns in the market. Define patterns where there is high probability of something, of those people coming in, of market makers coming in, people who push the market coming in. Because before they push that market, something will happen. Like now, let me tell you guys the psychology of this pattern here, so that you understand what I'm trying to say now. Because a lot of people will be looking at it and like, I'm just talking nonsense. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me tell you guys the psychology of this move now. This move. And you see, this is where the move started. Pushed up. Normally, whenever there's an up push, they're supposed to follow with a down move immediately. But what does it do? That's what should happen normally. But this is what it did. Came down here, went up, came down again, didn't even touch the second low, it went up again. Now this is an abnormal move in the market, because it shows you that there's a buyer, there's a big buyer in the market. There's somebody buying these lows. Even he doesn't even want it to touch the previous lows, he's aggressively buying. He doesn't want it to go down. So that is what this pattern tells you. Okay, so but it does not really tell you what the person will do next. That's the problem. So the person might decide outside, the buyer might, hold it to this point and push it up, and at this point he decide that he's made enough money to close all his trades. Then you put your entry here. It comes back, it retraces. Unknowing for you, this is the high of the day. When that happens, this is the high of the day. You might jump in here. It goes down all the way down. But the buyer that you were predicting here had already left the market at that point. So there's no way to predict what the pattern has told you what the buyer is doing, but it doesn't tell you how long the buyer is going to be in the market. So that's why you need a stop loss. You place a trade, you put your stop loss, put your target, and you leave. Okay, let me change the color. You put your entry, put your stop loss, and you put your TP. Everything from there is random because you can't tell where those traders are going to push it. Anybody who tells you that they know exactly what the market is doing is a big liar. Okay, and like I said, the guy this morning that was talking about having 100% win rate, assuming I had time to investigate his trades, I'm very sure he's probably using risking like huge to make a very tiny move. Okay, this doesn't mean anything. This is just trying to avoid losses. Trying to avoid because of the randomness of the market. Okay, you are just making money because the market is random. If you just move. If you hit your TP, no matter where it goes, you always take profit. Do you understand? But one day when you enter, it will just go down straight and hit your stop loss and wipe all those gains that you thought you made. Wipe all those gains. So that's why I say that win rate doesn't matter. Okay, so I hope we all get it. Okay, so trading is all about edges, finding edge. You are using technical analysis to define an edge. Okay, so there are different edges in the market. We only use technical analysis to define these different edges. Okay, see, this is one edge. You can study this thing very well. This is a flag formation. See the pole here, the flag. This is one of the, you can just base your trading on this thing. Study it very well. Know which type produces the best edges. Take only those, and you will make money. You start becoming consistent. Okay, so trading is that easy or complicated because we are trying to predict the future. Okay, yeah. So that is it. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, you can just click on the subscribe button, click on the bell notification. We release good content like this. Show you the main reality of trading. Trading has nothing to do with winning or losing. It has all to do with do you have an edge? Okay, are you playing that edge consistently without any mistakes? Okay, and that is it. That is it, guys. So yeah. So I'm going to stop here. We're going to continue again tomorrow with another video in the series. Okay, so do have a great one, man. Bye bye.